Hello guys, this is Andy and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to make this pendant. I still haven't named it yet, but I will. Don't know when, but I will. This one is really hard to make. It came as an accident. I wanted to make something else, but this is what I got. I like it, and while it's still fresh in my head, I have decided to make a tutorial about it. So if you like it, well, here's the procedure. I'm totally not concentrated today. Actually, it's always like this, but I'm trying really hard to make these videos for us. For this pendant, I'm using 018 fishing thread. There is a chance that our rhinestones might cut it, but yeah, that's not unusual thing with these rhinestones in the settings. They are really hard to work with. That's why I prefer the ones with the loop instead just this claw, but they are really hard to find. So materials for this pendant are, we have 4mm bicones for the bezel. I have already made the bezel and we'll put the link down below for you to see it and make it. So you're gonna need 8 pieces of 4mm bicones. Then you're gonna need 8 pieces of 10mm teardrop rhinestones in the settings. Then 6mm rondelles, only 4 pieces, and 4 pieces of 8mm rondelles. I'm not sure yet which one will I choose for this, but I will see that later. And these are 11/0 seed beads. You're gonna need them in 2 colors. I'm using red and gold, and you're gonna need smaller beads. These are 12/0s. You can even use 15/0s. Okay, so let's proceed with our tutorial. In my video about how to bezel 14mm Rivoli rhinestone, this is 14mm Rivoli rhinestone. From this part here, you just have to climb up and exit right here. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna work from here. So my first sequence is 1 11/0 seed bead, 1 teardrop rhinestone in settings, then 1 11/0 seed bead, 1 teardrop rhinestone in settings, and 1 11/0 seed bead. So this is our sequence. You see, like this. Jesus Christ, my father is so loud. yeah, that's why it's hard to concentrate and to make these tutorials. Yeah. Okay, so from this part I'm gonna skip, you see this connection here, and we're gonna go to the second one, like this. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of tangling like this. Don't worry about this. Our next step will fix this up. Okay, now repeat this step all the way around, and every time you have to skip this middle one. Okay, from here to here, then you're jumping here and here. Okay, gonna see you when I'm done with it. All right, so this is how our work looks right now. Our next step will be lifting up these rhinestones, and we are not going to use any beads. We're just gonna lift them up. We have to make some passages, and this is a very tough part, guys, so you have to be very patient and just be careful, and you have to work slow. Don't hurry. There is a chance that you might cut the thread. Okay, so from this, you see bead right here in the center, I'm gonna climb up right below this bead next to the rhinestone, below the rhinestone, like this. Okay, please watch closely and don't pull your thread too hard, just enough to lift this up. Okay, now I'm gonna catch my claw. You see, I don't know if you can see it. The lighting is so bad, and my camera is, well, you can see how it is. Okay, so I have exited here, and I will go through this bead right here below. You see this bead between my bicones from this crown part of the bezel. So I'm gonna go through this bead, skip this bead, and go through the next one. Okay, I'm just gonna go through this and this bead. Okay, through these two beads. I need to hold this right now. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna try to focus this a bit better and zoom it. So I'm going through this bead. You have to work very slowly. Do you see it? Yeah, here it is. And now I'm gonna go through this next bead below it, just like this. Okay. All right. You see? This is where I am now. So I went through this bead and directly through this bead. And now I'm gonna go through these two claws at the same time. This is what I have done. Have you seen it? I have caught two claws at the same time, like this. All right, go down. And now I'm gonna go through these two beads again. You see, they're right here, right below this bead between these 2 picons, just through these 2 beads. Okay, watch very closely. Okay, like this, and you have to go right here. Look at, oh God. All right, as you can see, I have lifted my rhinestone. Now I have to get to this part and position my thread, you know, at the same place from where we have started lifting our 2 rhinestones. And this is how I'm gonna do it. So from this bead I'm gonna catch my claw, all right, and I'm gonna go down. Come on, focus. Okay, and now I'm gonna go down through this bead below the rhinestone, all right, right here, and I'm gonna go through this connection bead. We need to go through these 3 beads. It's hard, I know. Come on, look. No, just here. Okay. Okay, like this. So I have passed 2 beads and the 3rd one, which is right below my rhinestone. And here we are again. Okay, it's right here. So from this 2nd bead I caught my claw, then I went down through this bead right below it and went through 1, 2 and 3 beads again, and now I'm here, you know, the same place from where we have started this path. You can rewind this video and repeat this step. Okay, you have to do this everywhere until all our rhinestones are lifted up. Okay, so I will meet you here, right here, okay, when I lift my last pair of rhinestones. Okay, don't push your thread too hard because you might cut it. All right, see you here. All right, and this is how our work should look now. I have lifted all my rhinestones. They're still slightly bended, but that's all right. Now we have finished working with our golden 11/0 seed beads. Now we are skipping to 12/0s, and later we will use these in our last step, another color of 11/0s. So from this is where I have exited, you see. Now I'm gonna go directly through this bead right next to the rhinestone. Okay, just like this. I'm gonna turn this on the other side so that you can see better what I'm doing. So from this bead right here below our setting, we're gonna go like this diagonally to exit through this upper hole. Okay, maybe it's gonna be difficult, I don't know, it's not for me, I have exited right here. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm doing from this back side. Now I'm going to pick one 12-0 seed bead, one 6mm rondelle, and one 12-0 seed bead. You can even use 15-0s, but just don't pull your thread too much. Just let it flow naturally. Okay, like this. You see? Now we have a bigger gap. Should I use this color or should I use this color? Maybe I should go with this one. This is the tough decision. Or this one. Nah, I'm gonna use this one. Okay, so I'm gonna repeat the same step but with bigger rondelle. One 12-0, one rondelle, and one 12-0 seed bead like this, and I'm going through this top part of our rondelle like this. Okay, you can repeat this step. This is really easy all the way around. Between, you see these two teardrops, just put the smaller rondelle, and here where you are the bigger gaps, you can use you are using 8mm rondelle. Okay, and always separate them with your seed beads. Okay, this step is really easy. Okay, and here I am digging through the rhinestone to find the hole. Great. Okay guys, I'm gonna dig further. Oh no, my hole is closed. Okay, I'm gonna fix this. Okay, see you when we finish this step. This was a terrible experience. Okay, so I have put my rondelles and I have exited right here. Thank you, Father. What have I done? Where am I? Okay, okay, I see it. I have exited right here through this upper part of the rhinestone, and now I'm just gonna go through these bead right here and exit through the rondelle. This is where I am right now. Okay, now I'm gonna pick one 12-0 seed bead. You can use 15-0s, maybe they are easier to work with, but I don't have them. I would use them, but I don't have them. Okay, so I have used just one bead and pull it right down right here next to my rondelle, and now I'm gonna catch this claw, okay, like this, and gonna pick 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a tough sequence. 5 12-0 seed beads. I'm gonna pull them down. Okay, like this, and I'm gonna catch the claw. Pull this carefully. Don't pull your thread too hard. Okay, I'm gonna pick one golden bead and I'm gonna go through this rondelle. I'm gonna keep my thread in spot. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All right. Okay. Gonna pick one golden bead again. Gonna pull it down right next to my rondelle. Okay. Gonna catch the claw. This claw part is always the worst. I'm gonna pick 5, 4, 5, pull them down, I'm gonna catch the claw, pull my thread gently, come on, come on, come on, like this. Okay, then I'm gonna pick one and go through the rondelle. Okay, this is the same spot from where we have started, you see. You can continue with this all by your own, just be gentle, okay? See you when I add my last seed bead right here next to this rondelle. Okay, so I have exited right here from where I have started this whole path. Now we are skipping to this other color of the beads. I'm gonna pull these up. Okay, and now from this red rondelle, come on, focus, I'm gonna pick only 2. We're gonna pick always only 2 beads, and when we were adding, you see these arches, we were adding 5 seed beads. We will always go through this, you know, second one. Okay, then we're gonna skip this center bead and go through this next one. It's the 4th bead of our 5, and we're gonna pick 2 beads again and go through the rondelle like this. Okay, you see, we're gonna need we're gonna repeat this step all the way around. Okay, just add every time 2 beads and go through this second bead, skip the center bead, then go through the 4th bead and through the rondelle again. Okay, but every time you have to add 2 beads. Okay, so I have circled everything and I have added my 2 red beads, and I have exited right here from this red rondelle. This is the place from where we have started. From this place, I'm gonna go through all these beads again, not gonna add anything. This is actually the finished pendant, because I need to exit right here, and I will add my loop, you see, for the clasp. Okay, just gonna go through the same path without adding any bead, because I need to get to the other side. Same path. This will make all this stronger. I'm gonna go through this bead. I don't see. Okay, it's here. Well, the bad news is you're gonna have to do this twice. Yep, to make all this stronger. No, just go through the rondelle. These passages are oog. Okay. Now just gonna go through these red beads. Maybe if I reverse it, I will look. Yep. This is where I am, skipping this top bead, and I'm going through this second red bead. Actually, it's the first, sorry. Okay. So from this place, I'm gonna add 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12 oscillate beads. I'm gonna add my clasp, pull everything down. All right, and I'm gonna go through this second bead. All right, so here's my clasp. All right, guys, you have to go through all these beads again and start adding your knots, and go through this clasp part, these upper beads, once again to make them stronger, because this is not so strong. All right, just go through all these beads again like we just did from here to here. All right, and through this upper part, and then add your knots, and our pendant will be finished. Okay, this is how it looks. It's a red version, and I have a blue one. I hope you like it, even though we have suffered through the tutorial, but yeah, sometimes it happens. And I hope that your thread didn't break. Hope you guys like it, and see you next time. Ciao!